Hey, what's up? It's Colton, Lindsay. Welcome back to the next video in your training program, Attraction-Based Marketing, here with the WGR Academy. First of all, I just want to say thank you. If you've made it this far in the program, well, kudos to you. I mean, I can't tell you how many times people buy a program and they never actually watch it or go through the whole program. So if you're here, well, pat yourself on the back because you're taking the actionable items. What I want you to do is to take it one step further, is to apply what you're learning. In the last couple of videos, I shared with you the power of attraction-based marketing with attraction-based marketing and putting your follow-up calls into place. And we also talked about what are the key elements, the deliverable items you're going to put in front of your brand or your network to get your message out to them. I'm going to share with you now the secrets for what I call the people farm follow-up and the sphere of influence or your past client follow-up. How would you like to know when and how often to deliver your message? Well, we're going to hop into it right now, but first of all, remember, how you do anything is how you do everything, and repetition is the mother of all skill. You've seen several videos now where I bring that to the beginning of the video and throughout the video. Why? Because I know the more I bring that to your awareness, what's the word? Awareness, you have the opportunity to make a new choice. And only with new choices can you create new actions, and with new actions can you create new results. And we're here to create new results for you. So if we want to create a different result for you where you're bringing in 5 or more appointments every single week, where you're beginning to earn not only 6 figures but multiple 6 figures, you've got to begin to see things a little differently. So follow me along, get that pen and paper ready, and take some action. And remember, participate. One of the best ways to participate is also to comment in the comments down below. Now what we want to be able to do is keep this super simple. What I want you to understand is this one right here is the most free, right? Because it doesn't cost you anything, but yet the most unreliable, which is your email marketing. What I want you to do is send it out 2 times a week. How many? 2 times every single week. What you want with your emails, I want you to take the exact templates that I've shared with you in the attachments. And number 1 is I want you to send out a Monday motivational video, or motivational Monday email. It could be a motivational video. What I recommend is actually a display ad. In one of the other modules I shared with you is what I like to do is screenshot motivational pictures with quotes on them from Instagram, edit it so it eliminates all the rest of the screenshot, and then PNG file an overlay with my brand or my logo on top of it, which you can easily get your brand or your logo done, PNG it and put it on there. You want to bulk up the actual items of getting these emails set up, meaning 1 time per quarter, take 3 hours and get every Monday motivation email ready to rock and roll, timer set up to deliver so that each Monday for the next 12 weeks, you don't have to think about it. This is leverage. Now, what's important to understand is that you won't always get an open rate for all of these people. But if you can get it to where they're in your inbox, you're in their inbox, and they see your name, they see your logo, they see your brand, well, guess what? Then it's doing the job. You're getting a view with your brand, and if they can relate it to real estate and your message, which mine is make a difference, well, then they're going to more apt remember you when it comes to real estate. The other video that email we're going to do is a video. Now, every Thursday, you're either going to do a vlog or just a still video. Keep it 60 seconds. What's the number? 60 seconds or less. When we start getting 5-minute videos, people tune out. You've got 2 to 4 seconds in this video to capture their attention. Now, I want you to understand that the important view number we're going for here is anywhere from 3 to 20 seconds. We're not going to show the whole 60-second video. Some people will see all 60 seconds, and I know you think the video is cool, and you're going to judge yourself on how to do it, but it's going to be 3 to 20 seconds. And you want to make sure that your brand and your logo and your message is all over this video. So 2 emails per week. Second is your postcard. Look at the templates. Rip off and duplicate. You're going to send 1 to 2 postcards every single month. If you open a bulk rate account with the United States Postal Service, you can get mail postage for 29 cents. If you go to gotprint.com, you can get them printed for as little as 4 to 5 cents a card. So each person you deliver per month shouldn't cost you more than 33 to 34 cents. Next, you're going to do calls every 60 to 90 days. How often? 60 to 90 days. Now, when I'm talking about these calls, you want to get them on the phone every 90 days. Every 90 days is roughly 12 weeks. You want to be able to have a phone call conversation with these guys every 8 to 10 weeks. So if you don't get them on the phone, what you're going to do is a few days later, you'll leave a voicemail, and then a few days later, you're going to call them back. If they don't answer, you're going to send them a text message like we taught in an earlier module, where you're going to say, hey, ... Jennifer, ? And you're going to solicit a response from these people. And then you're going to say, hey, when would you be able to have 2 minutes for a phone call? I have a huge favor I want to ask you. Then you get them to the phone call, and in the Prospecting Mastery Program, you use the Sphere of Influence prospecting script, and you're going to solicit referrals. That's the goal, in a way that you're creating value. After that, you're going to start using retargeting ads. Now go to the how-to video where I literally have Greg log into Facebook, log into Google AdWords, screen share how to upload your list, how to set an ad, and how to retarget this exact database. And then finally, which I didn't put on here, is once you get all of these set up, first, begin doing client appreciation events. Now you gotta go join Prospecting Alliance program, where I literally teach you guys hands-on how to put together, market, and get your database, your people farm, your past clients, your sphere of influence to show up to your events. How would you feel if you were able to have an event 3 times a year where 100, 200, or even 500 people show up to your event? My biggest event, we had about 600 people actually show up at a fall harvest festival. Now, if 600 people show up, let's say 300 of them are adults. How would you like to have 300 contacts in one night for people that came to you? Is that awesome, or is that awesome? And what's cool, if you do it right, the whole event costs maybe $5,000, but it's going to cost you no more than $1,000 or $2,000. My last event, where we had 660 people show up, it cost me a total of $750. How much? $750. I know people that are spending that much a week on Zillow leads, that much a week on online marketing. I'm teaching you how to do that less than 3 times a year, to where you solicit referrals. Why is a referral important for you? Well, think about this. If you have someone from this database, say they want to sell their house and they call you up, what are the odds that they're interviewing someone else? Slim to none. But what if these people send you a referral? How much better is it to go on a referral listing appointment versus a Zillow listing appointment? You already have your foot in the door. You already have a fan that's talking you up, a raving fan if you do this right. So what I want you to do is take the process between 2 modules ago, where we talked about doing events, retargeting, emails, phone calls, text messages, and postcards, and I want you to create your timed process. What date will your emails go out? Well, that's going to be every Monday and every Thursday. What time will your emails go out? Write this on a piece of paper. It's important to document it. What date will your postcards go out every month? Mine go out the 1st and the 15th every single month. We know when that's happening. When will I make these calls? Well, if you have your Mojo or your CRM, you're going to set the date every time you actually reach out to them. It's important, though, you schedule that follow-up call. And then how will you retarget? What we do is we put a new video up every single week, and we retarget that video for 7 days. Our entire cost is less than $400 a month between Facebook and Google AdWords, and guess what? I'm spending 10 cents of you, 3 times less than a postcard. So now is the time to create this process. Notice that I said this is very interactive. What you might want to do after you create your process is go learn the how-to. Before you learn the how-to, just create on paper your first step. Make retargeting the last step. Get everything else together first. And now once you get that put together, then you can start to assemble the pieces of the puzzle in an actionable way. Thanks for being here. Make sure you go check out the next module. And if you haven't already gone and checked out Prospecting Mastery, let me know. Prospecting is important, and it's extremely important to do with your marketing. If you're doing attraction-based marketing and no prospecting, you're going to have fewer results. If you're doing just prospecting and not attraction-based marketing, you're going to have fewer results. If you're not doing follow-up, you're going to have even less results. Remember, we want to mix prospecting and follow-up and attraction-based marketing, because it all has to go together. When we deliver items to these people, we need their name. This is important. Write this down. Name, phone number, email, and mailing address. I can't send it to their mailing address. I don't have their email or their mailing address. I can't send them their postcards without the mailing address. I can't send that email without their email. I can't retarget without this information. I can't call them if I don't have their phone number. So don't play undercover agent where you're hoping that they remember you. Let's expose you all over the place to where people can't forget about you with your brand, which is your tribe, your network, with your message, what you stand for, and finally, in a repetitive way, that people always remember you as the guy or the gal, the king or the queen, the god or the goddess of real estate. Thanks for being here. We'll see you on the next video.